So I didn't find anything that was necessarily helpful when I was searching how to create and insert a signature in Word. I did, however, come up with this idea that I found to be a lot faster and easier. So I'm going to show you how to do that with Paint. So, say you want to write a letter or make something more formal, whatever it may be. You're going to make a Word document, then it's going to have your sincerely, your name, etc. What you're going to do next, you're going to go down to whatever you're using, be it an iPhone, Android. I'm using a Windows computer. Mac is completely different, but I'm assuming that it has the same gist. So you're going to go down here, go into Paint, open that guy up. What I did from this point, I went down to Brushes. You have the choice between all of these brushes, however, I chose Calligraphy Brush 1. You also have the option of doing number 2. Whatever you think will work, works for me. So then you just have to find your flow on how to write your signature. Mine's pretty messy. I don't have anything special about mine. I'm going to change it to a JPEG. As you can see, I have a couple already. You're going to open your files once you're done saving that to your pictures. Make sure it's a JPEG, which it is. I'm going to open this guy up. Should take you to a photo editor. I'm going to hit the edit button, crop and rotate. And this is where it becomes pertinent that you make it as small as possible and as close to the signature lines as possible. So you adjust it here. And the reason it's so important for you to do this is because it takes up less space on your paper that you're writing, whether it be a letter or what have you. It looks better. It it correlates with the spacing of your paper and the margins, etc. So I went pretty big with this one, and I'll show you the different variations and how they play a role into your paper. Go ahead and save, exit, go back. So I've already done part of this, but I'll walk you through. So this was my second signature that I made. How you would insert another one would be you go to Insert, Pictures. You're going to choose from whichever one you want to use. Like I said, I already put in the second one, but let's go to Sig 3 just for fun. There you go. So, this is the one that I just made. I'm going to bring it down all the way here, get rid of the boxes, and there's your signature. You have the option to make it as big or as small as you would like. It's really up to you. But when deciding on a signature, it's all apparent to how you want it to be formatted. For example, I will insert another one and kind of go over what options you have. So this was my original signature. It's pretty linear. Um, it's long, it's narrow, it's not necessarily that big. To me, I think it's the most cosmetically appearing. I really like the way it looks. It flows pretty good. I can make it pretty small and it's still legible. It's still clear that it is a signature. But you can also make it big, what have you. It's up to you, but just be aware that however you format it, it's going to make a difference in your paper. As you can see, this has already taken up a lot of space. This, not so much. And the next one, this one was my biggest one. And this is my biggest point. It takes up a lot more space than the other two. And if you do happen to make it small, that's fine. Whatever works. That looks great. If you want to go big, you can. If you want to go small, you can. But this is what I found to be the easiest way to insert and create a signature. If you have one that's longer or bigger than this, you can do the same thing. Just be aware of your formatting and your sizes, and otherwise I think you'll be good.